Have you ever met someone who seemed absolutely perfect, charming, confident, and effortlessly likable, but something about them just felt off? Maybe you ignored that gut feeling, only to later discover they weren't who they pretended to be. Every single day we interact with people who wear masks, smiling, friendly, and seemingly flawless. But behind that polished exterior, who are they really? What if you could peel back the layers and see their true nature, the side they don't want you to see? Well, here's the good news. You don't need to be a psychologist or a mind reader to do this. There are two incredibly simple yet powerful clues that can reveal someone's true character. Subtle behaviors, often overlooked, hold the key to understanding who a person truly is. Once you learn to recognize these signs, you'll never see people the same way again. You'll be able to spot deception before it harms you, build stronger relationships with those who deserve your trust, and even uncover hidden truths about yourself. But be warned, this knowledge can be unsettling. It might make you question people you've known for years. It might even force you to confront uncomfortable truths about the people you once admired. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Wisdom Candle for more deep insights, content that challenges the way you think, expands your perception of the world, and helps you navigate life with greater wisdom. Now let's begin. The hidden test of character. How people treat those who can't help them. Want to see someone's true colors? Watch how they treat people who have nothing to offer them. It's easy to be kind to friends, family, or people who can elevate our status. But the real test of character isn't how someone behaves toward those they admire. It's how they treat those they believe are beneath them. Think about it. How does someone interact with a waiter, a janitor, or a struggling stranger? Do they show warmth and respect, or do they act dismissive and condescending? Studies in psychology suggest that people who are rude or cruel to those with less power often struggle with deep-seated insecurity. Their need to dominate or belittle others is a desperate attempt to feel superior. But in reality, it only exposes their weakness. Imagine this. You're on a dinner date, and everything seems perfect. They're polite, well-mannered, and engaging. But then the waiter makes a small mistake. Instead of reacting with patience, your date snaps, speaking to the server with irritation, maybe even belittling them. That moment tells you everything you need to know, because how someone treats those who can't fight back is one of the most honest reflections of their character. It's not a performance, it's who they really are when there's nothing to gain. This is why you should always observe small, everyday interactions. Watch how someone talks to a grocery store clerk, a receptionist, or even a stranger asking for directions. Do they acknowledge them with respect, or do they act as if these people are invisible? It's in these moments, often subtle, often ignored, where true character is revealed. And here's something even more important. Turn this insight inward. How do you treat people who have nothing to offer you? Do you dismiss them, or do you acknowledge their humanity? Because at the end of the day, the way we treat others is a mirror of our own values. The silent betrayal. Keeping or breaking promises. Words are easy, promises are easier. But keeping them? That's where real character is tested. Have you ever had someone promise you something? A favor, a callback, or even a lifelong commitment, only for them to break it as if it meant nothing? Broken promises leave a mark. They chip away at trust, one small disappointment at a time. And the people who break them? They often don't realize the damage they're causing until no one believes in them anymore. In psychology, trust isn't built by grand gestures. It's built through consistency, through the small commitments that seem insignificant but hold the weight of truth. Think about the people in your life. Do they follow through on what they say? When they give their word, do they keep it? Or do they come up with excuses, shifting blame to circumstances as if keeping a promise is optional? Here's something even more revealing. How do they handle breaking a promise? Life is unpredictable. Sometimes, despite our best intentions, we can't follow through on something. But a person of integrity will acknowledge their mistake, apologize, and make an effort to fix it. Someone without integrity, they'll minimize it, dismiss it, make you feel like you were unreasonable to expect them to keep their word in the first place. And that's when you know Trust is like glass. Once shattered, it never looks the same again. So pay close attention, because how a person handles their commitments, both big and small, reveals whether they're truly reliable or just good at pretending. And once again, take this moment to reflect on yourself. Do you keep your promises, not just to others, but to yourself? Do you follow through on the goals you set, or do you let them slip away? Because the way we honor our commitments, both to others and to ourselves, shapes who we become. Final thoughts. What this means for you. People will always reveal who they are through their actions, their choices, and the way they treat others. The question is, are you paying attention? Understanding these two simple but powerful signs, how someone treats those who can't benefit them, and whether they keep their promises, gives you a level of insight that most people never develop. It protects you from deception. It helps you form stronger, more meaningful relationships. And most importantly, it allows you to live with greater awareness and wisdom. But here's the final challenge. As you start recognizing these behaviors in others, don't forget to turn the mirror on yourself. Because real change, real integrity, and real kindness start within. If you found this video insightful, make sure to subscribe to Wisdom Candle for more life-changing content. And if you believe someone you know needs to hear this, share it with them. Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay aware, stay mindful, and we'll see you in the next one.